Does hell exist, and where is it? When did it appear, and who created it? It is a hot topic of debate and discussion even among believers. Entire Christian denominations preach that there is no hell. But there is one problem. The one who was a participant in witness to the creation of hell, God said that there is hell. And today we will logically, geologically, and theologically prove that hell exists. Often people who do not believe in hell say, how can a loving God allow the existence of the fire of hell and eternal torment? This is impossible. But I'd like to tell those that God is loving and just, and that is why he allows the fire of hell, because hell already exists on earth. It's hard to even list how much suffering, mental and physical torment befell people throughout the history of mankind. And even today there is a war in Ukraine. This is real hell, because war is accompanied by suffering and torment, violence and death. The history of mankind is overflowing with evidence of hell existence. Torment, pain and suffering do not stop. On the contrary, over time there is more of them. People suffer from poverty, hunger and disease. Is this a blessing or a curse? Is this paradise or hell? But the world continues to worship people, politicians, actors, musicians, athletes, bloggers, receiving hell and damnation in return. They tried to build the so-called paradise on earth, communism, but as a result we got the opposite. Hell, death, damnation, and they only multiply and get worse. Hundreds of millions of people became victims of communism. And the secret is only one thing: choice. Who is relied upon, God or man? So the action of hell is clearly visible on earth. Hell is an individual. Jesus Christ lifted the curtain of the spiritual world and showed that hell follows another personality, the fourth horseman of the apocalypse. John the Apostle writes, I looked, and there before me was a pale horse. Its rider was named Death, and Hades was following close behind him. They were given power over a fourth of the earth to kill by sword, famine, and plague, and by the wild beasts of the earth. And now you should answer the following question. How did God allow hell on earth then? If he is so loving, so caring, he can't allow hell, can he? But the earth is filled with torment, suffering, death, hunger, curse. If there is hell on earth and God has allowed it to exist, it follows that there will be an eternal hell. After all, the spiritual and material worlds are parallel, and everything on earth happens in the image of the spiritual world. Therefore, Jesus, speaking about the kingdom of God, spoke in parables, showing that the material world repeats the spiritual world.